Alright, y'all, I'm back. I had left off. I forgot where I left off at because somebody came in here and touched my shit though. So I don't know. So we're gonna pull y'all some positive patties though, because it wasn't nothing about what was the recollect. Let me recollect my thoughts real quick, because I know y'all had inner peace, taking risk. How that was they lined up? Going forward. We had inner peace, going forward. We had taking it. We had change and openness. Okay, alright, okay, I have to bring it back. Cause somebody touched my shit, so either way it go. But some of y'all, this is about a certain situation where you hear me say pretend to be okay and you not though. Some of y'all, this is about love, relationships and stuff like that. I tell you, this is a part of you. Some of y'all could be changing those different types of things. On the bottom of the deck, we still had the transformation though. I did say something necessarily blew up in somebody's face. Some of y'all could be thinking about that though, whatever the case might be. I said y'all reading wasn't gonna be long though, whatever. But I did say these readings were getting a little bit all over the place though. So we're gonna see what's the particular thing that comes up from these cards, these positive patties, and then push y'all on by your way, because I said, baby, I was not finna do no damn editing. So you just going to break it down into two parts and see what else comes up, or whatever the case may be. If I feel like I need to clarify that, or whatever the case may be, then we move on to the Gemini. We're gonna see what's coming up next. What's that? Nothing good though. Let's talk about it a little bit. Ten of Cups, love and blessings fill your life, harmonious relationships with family members and happily ever afters. I said that though. Some of y'all in relationships though, y'all learning how to coexist. Some of y'all want that Ten of Cups though. I said the reading wasn't gonna be long. I said Virgo energy was about unionizing. So I said if you got Virgo placements, go check that out, or whatever the case may be, so you can see what's going on in your life. Let's go. And boom, let's see. We got Six of Michael, we got the Emperor, we got Page of Gabriel, Six of Ariel, we got the Lovers, we got the Empress, and the Star. Look at all these arcanas. And on the bottom of the deck, we got Four of Pentacles. When you give, you also receive. Being resistant to change and extremes in how you spend or save money. The Six of Michaels. It's a light at the end of the tunnel. Breathe is a sigh of relief. Make new plans, relocation, and travel. Emperor, stability, efficiency, taking charge of a situation. Page of Gabriel, follow your passion. You are ready for a new challenge. Opportunities for excitements and adventures. The Six of Pentacles. Materials need get fulfilled in the magical and unexpected ways. Acts of kindness, giving and receiving with a grateful heart. That goes back to the beginning. We have the Lovers card again on top of this, where you hear me say some of y'all are coming into union with someone else. I do feel like it's that though. It's stepping into something. Career found practices, happiness, while I was stating. Make choices from your heart. Deeply emotional commitments, the power of love. We also have the Empress here. Time to act upon your plan. Creativity is rewarded. Luxuries or abundant resources. Then we have the Star. A dream come true, which is believing yourself in the end of a difficult situation. I don't think I need to clarify that though, but the fact that we had, I just want to pull about three, but the fact that we had ended it how we ended it, I feel like it's that though. The fact how we ended it, or whatever the case may be. I would say that, yes, because we got 4, 10, 13, 30 and the number 3. Yeah, that's why I said some of y'all, this has got something to do with friends, relationships, commitments, dynamics, parts of yourself. This is the pieces. I would say that that's where all this coming about though, whether you relocating, moving, conversations, how they go, security, support, the start, the beginning of something new, giving and receiving, being able to maneuver through certain situations, like seeing the love flow, like in different realms of, for some of y'all this goes back to the career aspects, finding your passion and something again though, being able to be fluid in both energies, whether it's masculine or feminine energy, especially with this start or about placements. For some of y'all, this is a relationship. Some of y'all are doing some type of healing or being able to move forward though. But I will say that it's like a lot all over the place. We got Star in reverse again though. I just want to pull a couple though to see what's going on. All right. And then we go to this. Okay. We got Two of Swords. There's still some uncertainty, though. It's some mental confusion that's necessarily going on, though. For some of y'all, though, you may have to necessarily pick a side. Now, with the Star, the Five of Cups, and the Magician, though, I told you this is y'all where you are unsatisfied. This is just a recap. I just have to make sure I was still in that energy. With the Star in reverse, that Five of Cups, though, and the Magician, though, I told you that's some of y'all trying to be able to maneuver or call in certain things from a source sunken state, where I said that was how it was affecting your manifestations or things that you were necessarily calling in to be able to be new. We also have the Death card and the Five of Pentacles, though. For some of y'all, this could be... some of y'all ain't happy with somebody, though. Some of y'all always be using magic or manipulation, as I go into this a little bit more, to change something about someone. Some of y'all rely heavily on magic. Some of y'all, this is unhappy about humiliation, though. Especially with the Hierophant, the Eight of Wands, and the Eight of Pentacles. It's something here, though. It's something with humiliation. Because some of y'all are sad and depressed, though. Because it's somebody that likes to concoct a lot of things, though. When somebody's trying to change something, someone or something, though. Especially with this Hierophant, this Eight of Wands, and this Eight of Pentacles, though. Because somebody trying to stop someone from working into something. Or you may have stopped yourself from working into something because it felt like it was a dead end. I feel like it's that, though, because whatever was a dead end, whether it was a relationship, whether it's with yourself, or finally taking control, stepping into becoming your own boss, it's some type of change that necessarily comes about, though. Somebody likes to conjure up. I don't know, because some of y'all come into some type of mediumship. Some with the dead, some of people pass, because there's a change, though. When I tell you something was a problem was, y'all don't think people can change. Whew. Then we got the Hierophant to the Eight of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles, though, whether it's in a marriage or a commitment, though, or whether this is beliefs about something. Because somebody keep trying to make somebody change something, though. And I tell you, with the Five of Pentacles, some of y'all was going through some faith challenging type moments, though, whatever the case may be. That was that unionizing energy from the Virgo S energy. Some of y'all got difference in belief for certain people, though. With the Hierophant, though, and the Eight of Wands, though, being reversed in the Eight of Pentacles, though, this is somebody that's unhappy, that's trying to make somebody go along with something that they really don't want to go along with. Yep. That's all it is. That's where it says time to relocate, move, step into somewhere else, follow your passion. Some of y'all, this just ignited a flame in you and you don't like it, so you sitting in that Five of Cups energy. Because you got the Nine of Swords. You ain't stressed about it because you know what it is, so it's emotionally eating away at you. Because we got Nine of Cups to the Six of Wands, though. I said that those about friends, groups, certain people, reaching to your highest peak necessarily with yourself, working on being received, the accolades, support. Some of y'all, this is flying the nest, needing the approval of other people and their support. Because we got King of Pentacles to be able to feel like you in the energy with the Eight of Cups. Some of y'all could have been fighting for somebody's attention, though, and now they finally, like, it's something they're trying to give it to you, though. Some of y'all, this is like needing to be free from something, the pressure or worry, whether it's a marriage, a relationship, or a commitment, though, because you wanted to split something down the middle, especially with this Eight of Cups. Because you got a King of Cups, though. Some of y'all want to split something down the middle. Because we got Five of Swords and the Ten of Wands, though. It's about money. This is about relationships. This is where you stand. This is where you flow. Free flowing. Because some of y'all want somebody to come back, but you don't know if they can come back. Some of y'all, this is pushing somebody away and then wanting them to return, though. Because one of y'all do this thing where I say that Cancerian and lower vibrational parts of them, where they push people away and then wanting people to stay, and somebody don't want to, though. Somebody don't want to come back. Because we got the Page of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and the Fool. Because somebody keep promising somebody there's going to be a new start, though. But emotionally, somebody's lost and all over the place, though. Somebody don't think clearly, though. Especially with this Knight of Pentacles, though. I said that, though. This is careers. Because some of y'all was in careers with the Nine of Wands where people who stomp on other people to get what it is that they need. Like, they roach stomp on everybody's feelings, though. And they say, this is me. This is who I am. Yada, yada, yada. And I think that's kind of like hard for one of y'all, though, especially with this Eight of Swords, though, because there's a freedom being relinquished from somebody else's control. How they think success could be, what they think everything is, though, because it's like some hard times that came about, whether you was in debt with the Seven of Cups, though, with the Three of Pentacles. This is clarity, trying to coexist with certain people, but it didn't work out. Then you got the Hangman, then you got the Empress, then you got the Sun, and the Page of Pentacles, though. That is, though. This is working. Working 9 to 5. And we got the Empress again. And then we got Page of Pentacles. I mean, we got Knight of Pentacles in reverse. That's immaturity, though. Stubborn. Some of y'all in a relationship, or somebody want to move on. They feel entitled. It's a baby mama or something like that. It's a baby mama that feel like she runs ship. Page of Swords. Three of Swords. That's bitterness. Somebody talking about somebody, commenting about somebody, keeping up a lot of shit. Knight of Wands, showing off, jealous, manipulative. Somebody keeping up a whole bunch of gossip. It's Queen of Pentacles. They is, though. Two of Swords. That's that keeping people at bay. Some of y'all got to pick a side real quick. Because we got the World in reverse, the Three of Wands, and we also got the Seven of Wands and the Ace of Swords. Some of y'all got to pick a side about a relationship where you want to stand in it. Because some of y'all feel like your partner's drama is your drama. Your friend's drama is your drama instead of adhere to the situation that's wrong with the World being in reverse and the Two of Swords, though. This could be you trying to tell somebody like they don't see something, though, so you're very trying to be open to get them to see you or to receive you, and they really don't, though, because they still think a certain way, though. For some of you, I was getting a whole bunch of energy, though, about a lot of people coming in contact back with old friends and old people, and you finally seeing, like, damn, you still on that same shit, whether this was lovers or certain people, though, and it wasn't from a negative type place. It was like, you still act like this? Like, somebody had some type of energy like that, though, to where it was kind of like, you know what, I'm good. I see what I've been doing. Yeah, I see. It's more like I see why. Somebody has more like a I see why as energy or whatever the case may be, but somebody, it was still, whether this is you that's still in that energy where somebody could be doing that to you, but you could be telling somebody like I see why. Like, it's more of that, though, where you, like, it's like having somebody who continues to keep going through the same issues, but it's kind of like, you know what, I really don't care no more, where you like detach from it, and then they're trying to say they changed, but they really ain't changed, or whatever the case may be. If it's emotional matters, constantly going about the same thing. If it's a relationship, though, that's that dead end energy, because I told you in the first reading, something blew up in somebody's face, though, and I feel like there was blame that's going around, though. It really is. So let me pull the Shaman, and then we wrap y'all ass right on up so I can sing y'all on out your way, though. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, all right. All right. But it's something. I tell you, it's something, though. It's friends, people, support, how you celebrate, who you hang with, who you kick it with, who you talk to, who you tell your accomplishments with. Who's really not happy for you, who's really not enjoyment for you, though, because a lot of people are starting to understand just because they get money, other people don't be happy because they getting money. A lot of people getting money just to shit on other people, to feel power over them. It's not because, yeah, I worked so hard to accomplish this and I found out who I was and this bring me growth. This is an idea that started from the bottom that push me to the mind frame of you have people who really don't adhere to the process of other people. They really don't care about what you had to go to become that, though. So some of y'all could be searching for elongated friendships or whatever the case may be, but it's something about somebody going around somebody seeing somebody like you still on this same shit. Well, this is a lover or someone or something else, though, because I tell you, somebody's at a crossroad. And I feel like it's empathy that's going to get you through. Especially if somebody saying they changed. Child. Be weary, though. Check out whatever readings I've been pushing out this week, though, because I said it's a whole energy that's going on where it was cool when it was happening to somebody else, but now that they happen to you, somebody on the salty side. Same people that sit up and talk about people, don't be surprised when you be on the menu. That's all I got to say. On the bottom of the deck, we got the Father of Time. Oh, y'all know who that is, the Father of the Gate. Bold step forward. 10th house energy. Your sister sign. This is your sister sign. This is your sister sign. We got the balancing act. We got the hidden treasures in the shadows, transmuting pain, meditation and stillness. Yeah, this ain't nothing but it, though, because you got the 9, you got number 8. I tell you, that's new beginnings. Then we have the transmuting pain, which is number 4. This comes from those support groups and people that you had necessarily in your life. This is family. This is commitment. This is partnership, that willpower, that strength, that emotional support system. Then we got number 2 that comes down from harmony within yourself, the reflection that you want from other people necessarily in your life. The yin and the yang, the pros and cons, the good and the bad of a certain situation. Taking it all. Taking it all, child. Taking it all. taking it all. I'm taking it all. Ooh, no ma'am, I ain't pulling no more. Because under the bottom, we got the perfect storm. The opportunity to be able to step into life. The courage to step into life. Because some of y'all don't live your life. You just let life live for you. Now we're going to read this number 11. Because number 11 is a master number. But if you break it down, it's a number 2. And I tell you that's about the yin and the yang and what we are in. So let me read this sky bridge. Possibility. For the unionizing. I said that though. I said it was some union energy though, whether this was outside of you or with someone else. Possibility for unions. What needs to be connected or disconnected? You stand before a seemingly unbreachable abyss, and there's no possibility of retreat. The path behind you is no longer a viable option. You have to act soon, though, or you run the risk of being stuck at the edge of a cliff. If you read part 1, I did say one of y'all was sitting in a situation too long where that shit was gonna blow up. Life has brought you to this moment to offer you as yet undreamt of possibilities, but you must no longer postpone what you know to be inevitable. And yes, you are allowed to breathe or two before the leap. So take a bit of time to yourself. Get away for a day or two in contemplation, or even just a few minutes. Walk to clear your head, muster your courage so that you may cross the sky bridge. The sky bridge only appears when the moment is absolutely right for a quantum leap. Life believes you are ready, even if you don't agree. Remember not to confuse your true state of readiness with your plans and preparation. Respond with determination, with a determined yes, and let the universe take care of the details. You need only to hold on to your positive affirmations, and the way will become obvious as you take flight and clear the abyss. Baby, this ain't shit that I just read. I just had to make sure that I clarify a lot of things up, though, because I was like, hold up now, wait a minute. So I'm going to go ahead and upload this part. Then we're going to do that. Then we're going to the cap. Let's go.